Namaste, my dear friends, and welcome to Stars of Hope 367, day 284 of your healing journey to wholeness, to becoming a better version of yourself, empowered, inspired, motivated, harmonized, and balanced. We continue our healing journey of the mind, body, and spirit, working with meditation, the breath, and inspirational cards. So if you'd like to now make yourself comfortable, sitting up with your back well supported, your spine erect yet relaxed, and your head resting gently at the top of your neck, and placing your thumb, index, and middle fingers in that position, resting your hands palms up in your lap, and get into the gap, the grounding, the attunement, and the protection. Grounding by imagining thick, strong, wide roots going down from the soles of your feet deep into the earth, and getting a sense of them being firmly and securely held by Mother Earth, just as the roots of all the vegetation on the planet are, from the tiniest of saplings to the ancient, huge trees. Attunement, connecting to the divine spark at the core of your being, the life force, the divine presence, and protection, getting a sense of, becoming aware of, or imagining a huge sphere filled with pure, brilliant white light coming down from above and settling all around you, extending to the space in front, the space to your right, the space to your left, the space above, and the space below. And as you rest in this space, completely surrounded by this pure, brilliant white, universal healing light, as we prepare to go into the meditation, I would like us to focus today on the base energy center. And to that effect, we will be simply breathing while listening to the bass sound and instrumental music by Catherine Rannis, whose Pure Piano we have been listening to, and this is called Pure Chakra. It's one track we will be listening to, and as you're listening to the track, focus on your energy center at the base of your spine and breathing in and out of that while imagining it filling with a vibrant red color, coming into a state of perfect balance and harmony as you do so. And healing the mind and spirit card for today. I see other people as they are right now. People are constantly changing and growing. Don't cling to a limited, disconnected, negative image of a person in the past. See that person now. Yes, we sometimes have opinions, ideas, perceptions of friends, family, loved ones being of a certain type by watching their behavior and their actions, etc. And sometimes we don't realize that they are growing and changing and evolving just as we are growing, changing, and evolving. So we need to start appreciating the changes in another individual as well as ourselves if we are to move forward into a new dynamic in a relationship with them or anyone else for that matter. So now if you'd like to focus on your breathing and breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. That's great. And one more deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. With the next breath in, Just take that little bit longer to breathe in through your nose, and as you do so, allow yourself to relax and for the breath to go deeper into your body. And as you breathe out, relax, let go, and go even more into a state of relaxation. Another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, letting go and relaxing deeper than before. And another deep breath in, breathing in all the way down into the base of your spine, right into your base chakra, the Muladhara. And on the out breath, breathing out through the nose, letting go and gently closing your eyes. Focusing your awareness now on the base of your spine and the energy center at the base of your spine, and breathing in and out from this space. With every in-breath, drawing in fresh, revitalizing, energizing energy, and on the out breath, letting go and relaxing deeper and deeper. Another deep breath in and breathe out. Feeling the energy in this space. Coming into a state of balance as you allow what you no longer need, what you wish to release, and anything that no longer serves you to flow out on the out breath. Breathing in a sense of safety, security, and feeling your connection with Mother Earth. Through energy connections going down from the base of your spine and down your legs into the earth, safely anchoring you to her presence. Focus your attention on your breathing. Breathing in to a count of 4. Relax to a count of 2. Breathe out to a count of 4. Relax to a count of 2. Breathing in to a count of 4. Relax to a count of 2. Breathe out to a count of 4. Relax to a count of 2. Breathe in to a count of 4. Relax to a count of 2. Breathe out to a count of 4. Relax to a count of 2. Now continuing to do this in your own time. Breathing in, relaxing, breathing out, relaxing. Allowing yourself to relax even deeper, allowing the sound of the chakra to wash over you, taking you even deeper into a state of relaxation, connection with Mother Earth, feeling safe and secure. Getting a sense of your energy center at the base of your spine, now filled with a vibrant red color, perfectly in balance and harmonized, forming a secure structure for you to anchor your awareness to the present, to Mother Earth, and the here and now. Starting to bring your awareness back into the here and now, becoming aware of your feet on the floor, connected to Mother Earth. Becoming aware of your body in the chair and your breathing. Getting a sense of how you are on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level, bringing your awareness back fully to the here and now, opening your eyes when you're ready, coming back to the here and now, totally present in the now. Welcome back and well done. Thank you very much for listening and watching. If this is where we part company for today, I'll look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, and we will work with the sacral chakra. Until then, my dear friends, take care, be safe, remain well. Namaste. And if you are staying for the inspirational cards and thoughts, let's begin. The Motivation Manifesto card. When we ready ourselves for our ultimate destiny, when we release our childish, selfish needs and realign our priorities to those of the heart, we can finally reach those magnificent fields of human empathy, kindness, compassion, forgiveness, generosity, and courage. The affirmators in love and relationships is resilience. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from my once rosy life, but nothing can permanently damage the real me. I love myself, I cherish myself, and I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't feel very much of myself. Don't feel like very much of myself. Oh, that is beautiful. Toasting a marshmallow in the fire. The Clear Spirit, Clear Focus card today. Today, my clear focus will be gratitude. I am grateful for all the blessings in my life, and I do not take them for granted, no matter how small. So appreciate the small things, and you will be able to appreciate the big things. And an attitude of gratitude draws in magic and miracles into our life. The inspirational card. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or to lose. And what would you rather be doing? So ties in with yesterday's history. Tomorrow is a mystery, and today is the present. It's a gift. That's why it's called the present. Keep it simple. Take a breather. That's lovely. If only we had the sunshine. Right. Taking a well-deserved rest in the fields after working hard at the harvest. So the answer is simple. Take a breather. Your ego is making you overwork. Remember that it will never be fully satisfied with what you accomplish and will always create the feeling that you must do more. Right now, the best way to reconnect with your spirit is to step back and catch your breath. Although it may feel as though life will fall apart if you do this, that's not true. You'll simply disconnect from the false urgencies of the ego and realign with a higher vibration. Once reconnected to your spirit, you'll find that there's always more than enough time to do what's important. Let yourself relax. This will clear your mind and allow you to hear your intuition and inner guidance. Break away from the intensity of the ego and trust that all will work out in divine order, even when you rest. Take a breather and have faith in the divine order of life. God is in charge, so you don't have to work overtime. Yes, it's a difficult concept to let go of, isn't it? Working overtime for things that we think that we need materially and end up exhausting ourselves. The messages from the guides: give without expectation. So give without strings attached, and receive without guilt or obligation. It's a difficult process sometimes, but that's what we spoke about some time ago, of giving or doing the right action without focusing on the reward, because energy goes from you and then comes back to you. It's always equal, it's always balanced by the universe. Give without expectation. When you spread light and love to others, it should be done without any conditions attached to the act. We are all made of the same energy, so the good that you give out is essentially given to yourself. When you help others, you help yourself, is the mantra of this card. What needs to be emphasized is that the joy of giving is your reward. Energy is constantly flowing, and by lovingly giving unconditionally, you increase the flow and bring it to a much higher vibration of being. which in turn assists everyone. Giving is part of your soul. When you're not able to give without conditions, your ego has issues of scarcity and or the need to feel acknowledged. Yes, that is such a human thing as well, because when we do something for someone else, then acknowledgement is more what we are seeking than financial reward, or so I have found in my experience. And if you're not acknowledged, we end up feeling hurt, feeling worthless, and simply disrespected. So it is important when somebody does something for us to acknowledge their contribution, and that will go much further than anything else that we can give them. When you give selflessly from the heart, you increase the energies of abundance and gratitude throughout your sphere of influence. Life is not a competition. We are here to help each other. Focus on ways that you can achieve this in your life without consciously thinking about it. The best rewards reaped are from acts that you didn't even realize, and the seeds that you have sown. Interesting. Goes a long way to explain some things. The angel whispers, stop worrying about what you don't have. Focus on how much you do truly have in your life and rejoice in this new insight. So, gratitude again. And I'm going to continue reading from the Love for Imperfect Things. When we say that someone is good, we often mean that the person complies with the will of others and isn't self-assertive. In other words, people who are good at suppressing their own desires in deference to others are the ones who frequently get called good. If someone always listens to me and follows my advice, naturally I like that person and think of him or her as a good person. It seems that good sometimes refers to a person who thinks too much of others to be able to express his or her own will. And we are conditioned into this from the time we are children, aren't we? While it is not always the case, there is a particular pattern that can be seen in our relationship with whoever raised us as a child. Many who are self-effacing in this way grew up with a dominant father or strong-willed mother, or as a middle sibling who received relatively little attention from the parents, giving rise to a strong desire to win the parents' recognition by obeying them in all things. In certain cases, when the parents' own relationship is not good or the family dynamic is awkward in some way, there are those who take it upon themselves to make their parents happy by being good. But the problem is that by living in accordance with the demands of others, we unwittingly neglect our own desires and needs. If as a child you were indifferent to your own feelings, minimizing them, or not considering them important, as an adult you will not be able to tell what it is you yourself want to do or who you are as a person. And then when you encounter someone who treats you unfairly or makes things difficult for you, since you do not know how to properly express your feelings, the anger that ought to be directed towards its instigator is trapped inside you and ends up attacking you instead. Why am I such an idiot that I can't express my feelings properly, can't even speak up honestly? This is something I have come across time and time again, working with clients, and have experienced this myself at some point till I was able to become a bit more assertive and express my own thoughts and needs. Initially there was resistance, but over a length of time things started to get better. Not to say I don't fall into the same old trap occasionally, but I am more aware of it and tend to pull myself back quicker. Above all, please remember this: what you're feeling is not something that should just be ignored, but something very significant. The feelings inside you will not easily disappear just because you decide to suppress or ignore them. Many psychological problems come about when repression becomes a habit and the energy of the suppressed emotions is unable to find a healthy outlet. Just as stagnant water becomes fetid and toxic, so it is with our emotions. But it's not too late. From now on, before going along with what others wish you to do, please listen to the voice inside you telling you what you truly want. Even when you feel yourself buffeted by constant demands, if you really do not want to do something, don't try to push through with it, exhausting yourself to the point that you're no longer able to cope. Yes, it only builds resentment, and resentment is an energy which actually eats away at you. It doesn't affect the person you're resentful or the situation, it only affects you. So just remember that before you say yes to somebody yet again when you should really have said no. And by saying no to someone, remember you're saying yes to yourself. You're honoring your own feelings. Instead, try to make others understand what you're feeling by expressing it in words. Don't worry that expressing yourself will cause the other person to dislike you and the relationship to become strained. If the other person knew how you really felt, he or she probably wouldn't have made such demands of you. Even when everyone says, let's all have coffee, if you want a chai latte, it's okay to speak up and say, I'd like a chai latte instead. We consider it good to be good to others, but don't forget that you have a responsibility to be good to yourself first. It's not selfish, it is taking care of yourself. It's self-responsibility, self-care, and being self-aware and self-caring are really important for you to be a happy, healthy being. And there are lots of little things. I'll read one of them. Learn to express what you are feeling without agonizing over it. It is a life skill every bit as important as learning how to read. Without it, dissatisfaction builds up, arguments break out, and relationships can blow up like volcanoes. So, honor yourself and express yourself and communicate assertively as far as possible. One step at a time, one day at a time, and you will get there. And once you honor your true feelings and express them, you will come into a state of balance where you're able to respond to situations instead of having a knee-jerk reaction. Thank you very much for listening and watching. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Until then, my dear friends, take care, be safe, remain well. Namaste.